guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexis and I am a registered nurse. So obviously a lot of nursing students just graduated, so congratulations to you all. And so since you all have graduated, that means many of you are still studying for the NCLEX. So today I will be talking about NCLEX prep, specifically with Picmonic. And before I get started, I do want to clear up that Picmonic did not pay me for my opinion. They simply sent me over a book and asked me to tell you guys what I thought about it. So everything that I say is going to be my true opinion and has not been influenced by anyone else. Obviously, since I am a registered nurse, it means I have already taken the NCLEX. It was actually almost exactly 3 years ago. I can't believe it's already been 3 years. Time is flying by. But I do remember just how stressful and scary it was studying for the NCLEX, so I am here to help. Unfortunately, back when I was studying for the NCLEX, I did not know about Picmonic. It is something that I have recently come across. But I really do like it so far, so we're going to talk about it. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Picmonic, it is basically just a learning tool to help you easily remember things by combining both pictures and mnemonics. If you don't know what a mnemonic is, it's basically just letters or some type of association to help you easily remember something. So an example would be PEMDAS. Everyone knows, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Another example, one that's related to nursing, would be AVA. I'm a NICU nurse, so AVA is something that I've used a lot. Let's just pretend there's a baby girl that was just born and her parents named her Ava. There are 2 A's and 1 V in the name Ava, so that is how you remember it. There are 2 arteries and 1 vein in the cord. So obviously Picmonic is full of mnemonics, but they use pictures and lots of videos with really cool characters and storylines to help you remember things. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you guys what the website looks like. You can go to Content Library and you'll see that it is divided by different topics and body systems. Sorry if you hear the sirens in the background, that's part of living in the city. But anyways, obviously I'm a NICU nurse and I've only worked in the NICU and PICU as a nurse, so I'm going to click on Pediatric Nursing. And you'll see that it's broken down to different topics like developmental milestones, congenital abnormalities. So if you click on developmental milestones, you'll see that it is divided even more by different ages. And if you go back, we can click on congenital abnormalities and you'll see even more topics broken down. These are things that I see often in the NICU as a NICU nurse. So imperforate anus, TEF, also pyloric stenosis. We also have cleft lip and cleft palate, which is something I see quite often. I actually had a patient with that not too long ago. So if you go back to browse, we can see even more ways that this is divided. So it has a section for books. You'll find books that you may see during nursing school. I noticed that they have Runner and Surdart's Med-Surg book on here. I used that in nursing school. It was actually 2 textbooks and they were huge. So it's really nice to have it right here on the website. And then they have the NCLEX section, which is what you're going to use for the workbook. And then there's a spot for HESI and ATI. I used ATI in nursing school and I thought it was a great tool. Now I just want to show you what one of the Picmonics looks like. So let's go back to congenital abnormalities and let's click on cleft palate and cleft lip. So you can just watch the Picmonic and then after you'll take the quiz.
The interventions for cleft lip or cleft palate are described in this Picmonic by the cleft cracked plate that was ordered online from a cutlery store. Considerations for patients with cleft palate include encouraging bonding with the mother to help with feeding, shown by this plate bonding with its new owner. Prosthodontic mouth devices to close the palate are often necessary, shown by the prosthetic mouth device given to the plate by the prosthetic dentist.
They even have a definition at the top. And so we just watched the educational version, so now let's look at the story version.
Ordering cutlery online can be a real crapshoot. Just the other day, a woman received a plate that she's been waiting for in the mail, but much to her dismay, the plate was cracked. However, instead of returning the plate, she had a prosthetic dentist help her. He encouraged bonding between her and the plate and gave the tiny platter a prosthetic mouth device to help him live easier.
Once you're done watching the video, you can scroll down and they have even more videos available for you to watch. And then there's just a part at the bottom where you can read. It basically has everything that they talked about in the video, but it's really cool to actually be able to read it too instead of just listen. And if you scroll down more, you'll see another video where there's a woman and she actually has pictures of actual cleft palates and cleft lips. And then at the very bottom, you'll see that there is a transcript for both the educational and story version. Once you're done reading all of that and watching the Picmonic, you can then take the quiz. So you can see I already answered the first question, and there are a total of 8 questions. So if you happen to get a question and you're a little confused, a little stuck, you can click on Show Character Hint, and it will show a picture where there's a blue square. And so now you see the plate with the floaties, and that's your hint to help you answer the question. My friends over at Picmonic sent me this book. It is their 4 Weeks to NCLEX Workbook and Study Planner. So this is what we're going to be talking about specifically. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the book. Alright guys, so this is what the book looks like. The Picmonic 4 Weeks to NCLEX Workbook and Study Planner. So this book is used over 4 weeks. Everything is broken down week by week. And it has review games, full color HD images, study hacks, and coloring book pages. So like I said, it's very great if you're a visual learner. Now it is important to understand that this book is supposed to be used in conjunction with the Picmonic web and mobile app. You do need to use it in order to use the book. Because as you can see, the book has a bunch of pictures and you can take notes at the bottom, so you do need to use the app or the website so that you know exactly what to do. Here we have the table of contents, so it shows you how to use it, and then it has it broken down week by week through weeks 1 through 4. There is an answer key at the very end so you know whether or not you answered the questions correctly. And then there's a coloring book also, which is really cool. So right in the beginning, it tells you how to use Picmonic. Obviously, like I said before, you have to create an account, and then you can use the workbook in conjunction with the account. And so this book is broken down so that you can use it to have study sessions that are ranging from 30 minutes to over 4 hours. They even have a calendar built in here so that you can decide when you want to do what and just plan everything out. So this is what week 1 looks like. You can see it's broken down starting at day 1, and it goes from 6 a.m. to midnight. So day 1 all the way through day 7. You even have words of inspiration, advice, and a section where you can write things that you need to work on. So let's start with day 1. At the very bottom, it has everything planned out for you. So it wants you to start with fundamentals. And so it says nursing basics. So you're going to go on the website or the app and you're going to find nursing basics first. And you see there's a number 3 next to it. So that lets you know that there are 3 Picmonics associated with the nursing basics. So you're just going to go through each one for day 1. Now I just want to show you how you can use the website along with the NCLEX workbook. So we're just going to go to Browse, and we're going to click NCLEX because we're doing the NCLEX prep. And the first section that we're doing is Fundamental Review, of course. So now we're going to click on Nursing Basics. And you'll see that it shows 3 Picmonics, so that's how you know you're on the right one. So you're just going to click that, play the videos, and then at the end you will take the quiz. So there's nursing process, Maslow's hierarchy, and patient-physician overview. Those are your 3 Picmonics under nursing basics. And then as you go along in the book, you'll see that there are week 1 activities. So you just have fill in the blanks. And then on the next page, there's this very interesting picture to help you remember electrolytes and normal lab values. So you are going to use the Picmonic website or app to go along with this picture. And then you just write your notes and fill everything in at the bottom. And as you move along, there are going to be more activities for week 1. And of course, like I said, the answer key is in the back. It even tells you what page the answer key is going to be on. So then when you're done with week 1 and you move on to week 2, it's basically the same thing. It tells you from day 8 all the way through day 14. And at the bottom, it's going to tell you which Picmonics to use on the website or the app. Alright guys, so now I want to show you that you can also use the app on your phone along with the workbook. So we're going to open up the app and we're going to go to NCLEX just like we did on the website. And for week 2, the first topic is the endocrine system, so that's what we're going to click on. And then we're going to start with endocrine glands, which has 11 Picmonics associated with it. So we'll just click there and then you're going to watch the videos and take the quiz at the end. And y'all, look at these illustrations. They'll definitely help you remember things because they're just so crazy and so cool. And you have heparin versus warfarin. So they have a hippie heron and a warfarin. And then more fill in the blanks. Then you have your week 3. Week 4. Look at this crossword puzzle. And then a ton of pictures that go along with the Picmonic website and app. And so like I said, I've already taken the NCLEX obviously, but I am going to use this because look at this. They have stuff for the neonatal population, which obviously would be helpful for me in the NICU. I am planning on getting my NICU certification soon, so I do want to review some of this. It'll definitely be a good refresher for me before I take my exam. These are definitely things that I see in the NICU for sure. And then at the end you have your coloring books. So like I said, if you're a visual learner, this will definitely help you. I think this is a pretty cool tool. So now let's talk about pricing. Obviously prices are subject to change, but when I ordered the book it was $33.52, which is not too bad. Now as far as the actual app and website, I do have a link that you guys can use to save 20% off. So I'm going to show you what the prices would be with my discount code. So you can see that there are different payment plans, which I think is really nice. It's very affordable. They have one for life, which is 10 years. They have a 24-month plan, a 12-month plan with 3 months free, a semesterly plan, and a monthly plan. So let's say, for example, you want to do the 24-month plan. With my code, it would be $3.19 per month, but without my code, it would be $3.99 per month. Overall, I think Picmonic is pretty cool. I think it is a great tool to help you study for NCLEX and to just study for nursing school in general, so I definitely do recommend it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Happy studying, and I hope you all have a lovely day.